Happy Saturday, guys! Oh my goodness, there's so many people here today. Hi, everyone! How's everybody doing? Let me know how the music is. I had to fiddle with some settings today, so if the, music's too loud, let me know. But, hi! How's everybody doing? It's Saturday! Do not fear, the internet is here. The internet is always here. Cool beans. Yeah, what you guys up to? How's everybody's Saturday? I slept until like 11 o'clock because I needed. So I figured until like 9:30, 10 o'clock-ish I'd just work on some commission stuff and then we'd go ahead and play Jackbox. We'll have to figure out what game we want to play. So if you guys have any suggestions on what Jackbox game you guys want to play, let me know. But right now I think I'll just work on some commissions. You guys are good with that? I think I kind of want to knock out these commissions sooner rather than later so that I can take a break. I didn't expect to need a break after the last group, but now so. You apparently have Pokemon emotes. Oh, look at them, they're so cool. What? Commissions on an art channel? I know, right? Craziness. Well, I was kind of thinking, like, as an alternative, I could work on some world building stuff, but I don't know if you guys care about that. I have to get the commissions done at some point, so that's why I was gonna work on them, but I don't know if you guys have a preference. I'm down for whatever. I have lost it. I have lost everything. Gaunt's always wants world building. It's up to you guys. I'm gonna doodle this and unless you guys fight me on what you want me to work on. Desktop dungeons, your music is so good, but you're also very quiet. I want less quiet music. Round 1, fight! Why isn't my keyboard working? Maybe because you didn't plug it in. That's a good thing to plug your keyboard in. I cleaned my desk today, but of course all my cables are all crossed now. Time to reload the old Twitch. Yep, that's what happens. Cat's working, but the stream isn't. That's weird. Okay, I'm here. I'm alive. I have a keyboard now. I don't know why these folders are all the way down here, but I'll remove them. Let me see how far along I was on my last couple pages for, Chaos. Let's see if, we can work on them. I haven't worked on this stuff in a while. I had to throw some color on these guys. Or some shading on these guys, rather. I could do that if you guys want. Or I could start doing... Actually, I could do some more sketching on this. I gotta rearrange that. So... and obviously replace all the text. I'm not even really sure how I want to lay this one out whenever we get to it. The only thing on this page I changed was I only changed the leading cause of death box. I didn't change anything else. Yeah, I don't even know what I really wanted to put on this page, if I'm honest. I'm gonna hop back and forth. I'm gonna be a little ADD tonight, so just let me live. See what other biology stuff I have to put here. That's words. I want to put words on it. Absolutely, Locutus. That's perfect. Anybody do anything fun today? Did you guys have a good Saturday? Just even a chill Saturday is a good Saturday, really. I needed to just lay in my bed and play games on my phone. I'm obsessed with that Tap Tap Fish game, by the way. Thanks, guys, for that. Appreciate So if I wanted to do this page, I have to change the boxes in the bottom because they don't need this many boxes. Maybe they would need. Hey, what's going on? Took the snowblower off my tractor and almost completely unused snowblower. Oh jeez. More Warframe. Good, good. Ah, curry and drawing. Excellent. Oh, that's awesome, Feather. Finally getting to draw. I'm kind of flipping back and forth a little bit, Rhea. I'm a little ADD at the moment. I don't know. I wanted to fiddle with this for a second. If this seems like it's gonna be a big hassle to try to, like, lay out the sheet, I might wait, but... I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not committed. if that answers no questions for you. Alright, so if I wanted to do for the aging thing... probably just draw, like... reading through my own information again, trying to, like, remember. I definitely want, like, you know, a nest of it, for sure. Like, there's gotta be... Babs. And then actual baby noodles. Like, fighting would be cool. Like... They have little babies. Oh, I've been relaxing. Oh, that sucks that you're sick. Being sick is the worst. I'm just gonna doodle some little squiggles in here just to get an idea of what I maybe want to do with it. I'm gonna show them, like, climbing out of an egg. You know? Because they're, like, because baby Veos they're, like, ready to go as soon as they're born. They don't need to be, like, taken care of or anything. So if I get, like, one box that's got, like, eggs, you know, and then I can do another little box, babies, and then I can still fill up the space, I think, and then you could put... Oh, you know what? I want to draw one putting another one in a headlock. That's what I want. That's the thing I want to draw. I want to draw a Veos putting another Veos in a headlock. That's the thing I want to do. These will be like young babies. And then we just draw a generic Veos over here doing his thing, because why not? Oh, I have to remember text goes in these boxes too, hang on. Got a 52-inch snowblower with a cab tractor as opposed to a small walk-behinds, and the weather decided to have zero intentions of laying down a significant amount of snow. I would not be complaining about a lack of snow. It sucks that you guys spent all that money on a tractor that you ended up not using, but, like, I would not be mad about no snow. I would love for there to just never be any snow ever. Hooray, you're here! Hey, that's fair. That's a lot of work, dude. You be here whenever you can be here. I'm glad you came for a little bit. Yes, they're prefabbed, confirmed. Yes. They just come out of the egg ready to go. They're like in fight mode from birth. Hello! Welcome to stream. I want to make the egg box a little smaller. And extend that way. Are we talking about my new fish? No. I mean, I can talk about my new fish. My new fish are cool, but... Nope, I couldn't decide if I want to do commissions. I guess I was sort of tentatively planning on doing commissions, but then I was like, hey, I could do whatever I want, because, you know, reasons, and here I am. I don't know if any of these boxes make any sense, and I don't know that I care. There we go. That works. I'm fine with that. Punchy snake bro sheet. Yes. Murder noodles. Yeah, I wasn't totally committed to commissions tonight. I kind of feel like maybe I need a little break. I was gonna do commissions. I was thinking about it. I actually still have Ria's up. I don't know. Wasn't committed. I need a little space in this box, though. It can always make sense later. Yes. So that way I have space here for text. I have space here for text. This should fit in here, but if it doesn't, I will extend that box out, and then this. I'd like to maybe put a little box here, but might think about that. All right, and then the other thing I wanted to do was, oh, you know what? I forgot the box about. About mate. Forgot about that box. This is a weird part of the sheet. I had to like, you guys would not believe how much like weird shit I have to look up for this kind of stuff, because like, I had to look up how birds mate for the Jadoa sheet, and now I had to look up how snakes mate. My search history is... Alright, and this is the one we like to refer to as not fire dubstep. Oh, well, first thing we need to do is the skeleton, which is going to be probably my least favorite part of this entire thing. So we need Snick tall. Where's my page? Let's grab page 1. We'll do that real quick. And by real quick, I mean I'm probably going to spend way more time on this than I want to, but yeah. One of these things is not like the others. Selection is it. Shut up. This game was so fucking weird. Like, just nice, like... Actually, I should use the tall one. Like, this game was like... peaceful underwater game full of monsters and dubstep. Okay. I'm gonna move this. I don't even know what I was planning to put in this box, but I'm gonna move this box. Box, you come down here. Artie's not responsible for any mental distress suffered while Googling on her devices. Don't look at my search history. It's just better for everyone in the long run if you don't look at my search history, because it looks like I'm really into animal porn. But I'm definitely... It's really just that I need to know things for research purposes, like... trust. Just trust the Lottle. I know what I'm doing. Is Subnautica getting expansion? Dudes. Looking at videos of snakes laying eggs before, and then they started recommending live births, and that's not what I wanted. Yes, exactly! That's exactly what I mean. You look up, like, one video of how do snakes lay eggs, and the next minute you're looking at the sidebar, like, why are all my recommended videos pictures of, like, videos of people giving birth? Like, please, this is not what I asked for. This is not what I came here for. And here we are. Research purposes. Yes, definitely. Only for research. No judgment, Locutus. Judge me. Don't judge me in my questionable search history choices. I'm not weird. I'm not that weird. It's okay. I clear my my YouTube history pretty regularly. Oh yeah, absolutely. Actually, what usually happens is while I'm at work, I'll put on, like, I don't know, like Saber Spark, or like a movie review channel, or a like Danger Dolan, and I'll just let it run on auto on the what is it, what do they call it? Whatever it is where it, like, automatically picks another recommended video for you, and I just let it run. But then by the time my workday is over and I've just kind of been ambiently listening to people all afternoon, I end up with, like, my entire front page recommended is all Danger Dolan. Or whatever it was that I picked, but it was like, it's just, by the time I'm done, I'm like, oh my god. Autoplay. Yeah, autoplay's the devil. It never, like, properly picks, like, I don't know, sometimes it's fine, and then sometimes it, like, goes off the rails. Funny thin video. I also now have to remember how many teeth. I think I gave them 32. I think I gave them the same number as people. Got like a good, like... That's referred to as YouTube rabbit hole. Yep. Look up dog collars and then spend months staring at dog collars and praying no one else sees anything. Where I was looking for a collar for my dog. No, that's so true. Let's look up lizards. That's a little. That's a little. Except with more sharpies. More sharp teeth. Oh. See, now snake skulls is in my history, my search history. Buddy. Alright. So, let's give him a regular eye socket. Just give him a regular ass eye socket. Really back here part. I guess the horn has to be part of their skull, though. Right? That's how horns work? Is it a whole bone? Yeah. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like, I've seen skulls before of animals with antlers, but not always. They're weird nodules. Neither the sheath nor the core is ever shed. In many species, the horns never stop growing. Horn cores begin as small bony growths under the skin, over the skull, and in the subcutaneous connective tissue. They are not attached to the skull and are known as osteocones. It sort of seems like they're like a little nubbin under, and then horns. Some of them are. That one is. Or at least it seems like it is. Horns, how do you work? They are sort of like a different texture and color, aren't they? And what, is the skin just attached to them? I guess I should have maybe researched horns, huh? Okay, so we'll, hard calcium deposits that seem to form in the skin layer and kind of sit there. Depends on the purpose of the horn. Gotcha. These guys can carve their horns, and, like, manipulate them like you would manipulate a tree for bonsai. So... And they fight, so probably for fight. Or fight is probably a good reason. Is probably good. Is probably their main reason for existing. They're carved, they probably wouldn't have skin covering them to the end, but horns are often like nails. Serrated scythe horns, yes. Exactly. They are for fight and for murder. Right, how many people? I'm glad somebody in the chat knows what's going on, because I don't. I gotta figure out how to close. Big twofers. Or little ones. One. Huh? Four twofers. You learn things when you live on a farm. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm glad you have answers for me, because I don't know how horns work. Now I have to figure out how they work. So they're kind of like just an extension of the... they're almost like an extension of the skull that just sticks out of the skin. Painful. And probably accurate. This is a little more difficult than drawing birds because I have to figure out where the teeth go. Like, when I was drawing the Jadoa skulls, it was really easy because it was just like, oh, and that's a beak. Done. Their mouth is a beak. Now I have to, like, think about heads. Too small. They're big. Doesn't seem like nearly enough teeth. Although this Veos has a much, shorter mouth. Confirmed features include Arctic biomes and a female protagonist. Well, I think what they should have done is what pretty much every other indie developer does, and just, like, give the player character an androgynous grunt, and not give them any voice acting, and then give them, like, a gender-neutral name, like Taylor, where you'll never know, and you can, then it's just whatever, and you just go for it. You are underwater. How would weather be, I guess, what, churning up the waves, maybe? Like, I don't think navigating in that game needs to be more difficult. No, I know. What I'm saying is that if Subnautica didn't want to add a female protagonist, they should just... I guess what I'm saying is I would have been fine if they had just made the player character androgynous or just not specified the gender and then just left it at that. They made the character male and that's fine. They can do whatever they want as their story. I was just saying, if they didn't want to bother with adding another gender, that would have been the easy way out. Is just to make the character not have a gender. How would a Veos with incredible fighting talent to the point of having no scars to tattoo be treated? That's a good question. I imagine that the Veos maybe might get tattoos in an attempt to look like they've been scarred up, but, I don't know, that's a good question. According to Wikipedia, horns are made out of keratin like nails, but have a calcium bone core, which is what my understanding. So it's... which is what my understanding was the source of the confusion. So it's... that antlers, like on deer, do not equal horns. They're different to all other horns. Oh, interesting. Okay. But, so it would be like... So, like, on a Veos, it might be, like, little nubs that extend out into horns? Antlers are just chunks of dead bone. Bone wrapped with fingernails. Ew. When you put it that way, that makes it pretty gross. Yeah, that's a good question. How they would be treated. Certainly a brain teaser. Let's see. Why fake scars when you were that... Yeah, I guess it would be like insulting yourself, but... Yeah. Oh, okay. That's perfect. Thank you, guys. Thank you for helping me figure out biology. I guess I'm trying to decide whether or not that's considered, like, good fighting or not. You know? I imagine that for a Veos, it's like the aggression has a lot to do with it. Like, I don't know, I kind of picture that they would be very aggressive, and so if you don't have scars, then you're not being aggressive enough, sort of thing. I'm gonna draw, I'm just gonna draw the... I made a decision, I'm just gonna draw the horn on, and we'll just talk about it. How's that? They're kind of covered in, like, a hide. So... That's a good question, Briarkra. I never really thought about that. That's why I like sharing this stuff with you guys, because you guys ask interesting questions. Maybe to trick others. I'm not sure how deceitful they are as a race, to be honest. I don't know. I guess if you were maybe trying to fit in, you might do it, but... Not having scars is an interesting proposition even in terms of aggression. No, it totally is. No, it's a very good idea. Yeah, you guys are totally allowed to offer suggestions. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna take the suggestion, but yeah, I always appreciate your guys' thoughts also on this stuff. If I were doing like an open world thing, I'd be do whatever you want, but you guys know the drill. You know how it is. Knock her out there. Yeah, that looks badass. I dig it. No, I know. I got you guys. You guys are good. Reminded of something in One Piece suddenly. A major character that was heavily scarred, but all of his scars were on the front of his body. He had none on his back, so he was seen as a supreme badass because it implied he took everything head on but never ran away. Doesn't apply here, something I remembered. Yeah. I mean, that's maybe a Whereas the implication would be if he had all his scars on his back, that would mean he was running away. I need snake. My least favorite part of this process is doing bones, is doing the spine, and any kind of spine-like bones, because it's so repetitive. How do I handle that on the... Let me look up my burbs. I didn't. Either that, he was really good at fighting in corners, or his opponent can never... That's fun. Have fun drawing their body skeleton. Just repeat the same shape forever. Skeleton. What is this thing? It's so cute. It's fake, but it's so cute. Wanna know what their ribs... Oh, their ribs don't... I'm tempted to just give him a regular human... There we go. Yeah, that's the face. Not human. Why is there a human? Let's look up a crocodile. Crocodiles specifically. They're sort of based on crocodiles. Crocodile. Well, there's a lot of crocodile rib cages on this search for crocodile rib cages. I'm very excited by this. Yeah, maybe Velociraptor? Velociraptors are small, though. The Jurassic Park Velociraptors. Why is it so hard to find skeletons of lizards? Yeah, raptors are little. Veos are like the size of a horse. Veos are huge. They're huge, dumb babies who like to beat the shit out of each other. Well, that's a bird fighting a snake. Wow, there are no good pictures of crocodile skeleton. Everybody always says that. You're not the first person who said that. I'm surprised too. Sometimes that's a fake crocodile skeleton. I need to see a picture of it from the bottom. Gross. I don't know whose art this is. It's a beautiful crocodile. Maybe a gator? I don't want a picture of the skull. I want a picture of the rib cage. There we go. There's a technical drawing. Very not helpful. Thank you. Is that a bone or is that a... Internet, why are you like this? I don't know what's going on here. Looks like the rib cage doesn't close, but I need to know if they have like a breastbone. That's mostly what I'm looking for, is I don't know if I need to put like a shape in the middle like that. Internet does not understand. I don't understand. What about so soundly beating a foe means that they post-fight put a scar in a super valuable area as a claim of power? So if you beat your opponent without getting any scars at all, you get to pick your own tattoo. Whereas if you get beaten up by somebody else, then the tattoo is whatever you can work with, sort of thing. Maybe that's how Veos get like picture tattoos instead of just tribal shapes. Not food. Is that it? They've got like a funny little triangle-shaped breastbone, it looks like. This little like patch here in the middle, but it's real short. If you lose, they pick your tattoo. I am stinky. Yes. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know why I never made like an axolotl race. I might make an axolotl dragon for the Asenians, but I never felt this desire to make an aquatic race. I could never come up with an idea for an aquatic race that wasn't just like they live underwater and they're mermaids. Like, you know, I don't know. Yeah, it kind of looks like they've got this little, like, chunk here. Like, they've got, like, a real one, it looks like. I'm still gonna give them, like... Makes it cowardly to makes it cowardly to go short, vulnerable spots. They're just around and hanging group. Yeah, maybe. I mean... Wolves aren't that smart to begin with, so... I can only get like 4 pictures of gator skeletons, apparently. Alright, I'm just gonna... Alright, we're just gonna figure it out. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna give him like a regular sort of human-y ribcage. You know, I'm gonna do like... I'm gonna give him... collarbone, human. They're all kind of based on human skeletons anyway, so we're just gonna do... I like Murlocs and WoW. Yeah. It kind of looks like they all connect between the arms, though. I think that's where I'm getting stuck. Is that I can't tell if the middle of the ribcage is open or not. It's not even that I need to know specifically what it looks like in order to draw it. I just need to know what I'm working with. Because they don't have to look exactly right, but I want to like keep it similar enough. I guess. Like, oh, that's a good one. Throw the rib. Throw the shit in. Yeah, I like the idea that they would, like, maybe not want to go for... I like your idea, Ryarka, that maybe that's sort of a way to avoid cowardly shots. I mean, that seems fair. Murdered noodles. I guess I could give these guys like an open rib cage too. I don't know how much that them vulnerable on their chest area, but seems like the snakes and gators and even the Utah raptor, it seems like their the rib cages are kind of open in the middle. Given that the Veos are upright and aggressive fighters, think you could get away with having a breastbone as strength in the chest against blows. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, that was kind of my concern with not giving them a breastbone, was that they would be too vulnerable. Cage, fuck it. Oh, that rambling! I'm just gonna give him a rib cage. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it needs to reference what. I'm gonna not click on that one. I don't know how much you guys would appreciate that. That seems like an actual... that's like... 100% accurate, but that's... Yeah! Dyer picked out some cool, for us. I think I'm gonna maybe split their breastbone into two, though. Like a small piece and a big piece, so that way they're a little bit more flexible in their chest. I think that maybe be a good compromise. We're just gonna go ahead and draw in as many ribs as I can. Because I don't know if there's a significance to the number of ribs humans have, so... Yeah, and I don't need to stick, like, exactly with real nature, but I do like to have an idea of how the animal that I'm basing these creatures off of functions in real life. That way I can get a general, like, sense of what sort of things would make sense for them if they evolved from that creature. So, for the Jadoa, I gave their breastbone, their breastbones a little bit bigger, because they, you know, probably evolved from birds. So, at some point in their history, Jadoa maybe could fly. I never really went into it that much, like, you know, history of the species yet. I don't know if I even want to go into, like, evolution and stuff with these guys, but just, you know, in general, I sort of pictured, okay, yeah, you know, they probably evolved from birds, so they probably at one point in their, you know, history had wings, and so they maybe still have... It's kind of like a wisdom teeth. We don't really need them anymore, but who needs ribs, really? Yeah, there you go. I should just create a race of, like, gelatinous jelly blob. Just jelly. Ooh. All the slimes you see in video games, yeah, now they're a sentient ring. Done. Don't worry about it. Commissioned skeleton pieces. Oh god. All those years of anatomy practice that I hated. My our anatomy teacher in college, he had us do. He was great. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him or his work. Joe Kulka. He had us go through. We went through each part of the human body one at a time. It was our homework assignment each week. Was to draw in detail one thing. So we started, with the head, and you had to do a detailed drawing of the head of a human head. A human skull. And then he focused us on the rib cage. So 1 week the homework was to draw a human rib cage in detail. 1 week was to draw just the leg bones, just the bones of the leg in detail. And we went through the body one section at a time until we had drawn every part of the skeleton at least once. And it sucked, and it was ultimately a good thing because I learned so much about how the bones lock into each other and where they connect on human. It translates a little bit to animals, but I still have to look stuff up and figure out what's what and all that. But we learned so much from him doing that, and then we actually went through and did it with muscles too. After the second half of that year was just muscles, so we went through again all the muscle structures. So you had to draw the human face, just the muscles of the human face. It was really cool. It was a neat exercise. I hated it when I was in college, and I hated every second about it, and I definitely whined about it. But in the end, it was a good thing I did that, and I'm glad that he made us do it. Life drawing classes are probably the best investment I've ever made. Life drawing classes are amazing. So many people want to say that you don't need to learn real anatomy, and in some cases you can learn to draw well without knowing your basic anatomy, but it's so much easier if you do, and all of the greats do it. I hardly know any artists that don't at some point do anatomy practice, I really don't. There's little things I keep forgetting about. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend like I know everything about the human body. I definitely keep forgetting how scapulas work. I definitely do not remember how they work. I get confused about the fact that they loop around the body. That confuses the shit out of me. But human just anatomy classes and life drawing classes are so important. And it stinks because it's not fun. In the moment, it is the least fun thing you could possibly do. And these skeletons aren't meant to be 100% accurate, so, that bone's probably a little derp, but only in mammals does the sternum take an elongated, segmented form seen in humans. Interesting. Drawing skeletons is literally the worst. All the little bones. Yeah. Drawing the hands was, my least favorite part, just because there's so many little bones in the wrist. Actually, the ribcage kind of sucked a little. The ribcage was rough. Yeah, no, it's not fun. Fun fact about me, I had cysts between my bones of my wrist for a long time, and I don't know if they're still there, but they were a pain in the ass. Drawing the spine is the worst for me because of all the repetitiveness. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's not fun. Hey, I'm down to do skeleton drawings. I just don't like it. I'd been drawing these guys with these really cartoon. God damn it! This is gonna be a night of me learning to draw skeletons. So I was drawing these guys with these really toony big hands because they scoop. But how do the bones work in big scoop hands? Skeletons in my search history today. Oh, moles have big weird hands. Oh, I hate them. Oh, look at their hands. They're so gross. Oh, why are they like that? Holy shit. Oh, I hate them. They're perfect, but I hate them. Wait, do you have a picture of just... Yeah, there's a good one. Drawing of just the hand. Oh, that's the worst thing I've ever seen! Yeah, your hand... Oh, that's actually... The fuck? Alright, when I looked up moles, that was not what I expected their hands to look like. Oh, they're awful. Their hand is a whole bone! It's just... Their entire hand is a bone. I don't like it. Oh, okay. Well, that happened today. Now you all know what a mole's hands look like in bone form. So, that's fun, I would say. You're welcome for the nightmares. Moles are adorable. Their hands are terrifying, though. Would you say that I have some skeletons in my closet? I definitely have some skeletons in my search history. So yes. Segmented? What is that? I hate that! Internet, why are you... Oh, they do have, like, okay. I'm gonna look at that. Just kinda like it. Everything about that. So majestic with the most terrifying hands I've ever seen. Moles are super cute. They've got dumb faces. Star-nosed moles, maybe not so much. They're a little... Moles are weird. I don't know how to feel about them. I know the hand bones are much more complicated than that, but I am not doing a technical. I am just drawing this so that everyone understands how Veos hands work, and they're kind of like this, and I'm probably gonna forget all those little joint bones, and I don't care. Reptile and bird ribs have barbs. Oh, that... I didn't actually know. How did I draw the Chidoa wrist? I just drew them as a big flat blob. I didn't want to draw the wrist bones on a Chidoa, so I didn't. I just drew this part as like a big blob, and I probably will do that again. Got these weird big... Those are like bones. And that's what a Veos looks like. Veos arm. Like, I have to draw it on the other side. Segmented. There we go. Gap in between. Rotate this. For attaching muscles. Oh, they do have little barbs on them. Well, the Chidoa did not have little barbs on their skeleton. Nope. Their skeleton. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You will notice that I am strategically avoiding doing the spine. Look at us learning so much about skeletons today. Oh, this is an educational stream. I'm learning so much about bones today. I have also learned that it's very hard to find pictures of alligator skeletons for some reason. More than you ever needed to know. I feel like I'm getting a biology class for stuff I skipped in the 7th grade. It's amazing how much that stuff comes back to haunt you. The only thing I've never really used after high school that they said I would definitely use after high school is, advanced algebra. I, like, occasionally need to figure out basic math, but for the most part, it's like, what? Got that big old tail, it's gonna need some vertebrae in it. Oh, I know. We are... I understand. Back a little bit. I drew their hands kind of weird. Well, as someone who does basic programming, I use math all the time. That's true. I'm not really in a profession where I need to use, like, advanced algebra frequently, but... Oh, actually, you know what? Those, that hand doesn't make sense. Need to be able to lay their hands flat. Yeah, building logic skills, I guess, is true, too. Alright, you proved me wrong. You got me. Give these guys big beefy bones in their arms, so it's real hard to break their hands. You gotta hit them with, like, a fucking airplane to break their arms. Or, we can't solve this shit, so here's something that doesn't exist problems. Magic numbers have no everyday applications. Yeah. Nah, that's kind of what it seemed like, too. That you just, that's not something that you use frequently in real life. That's more of like a scientist, I do math for a living kind of thing. Plenty of stuff in advanced math. Yeah, that's true. I hit, like, I don't know, part of the problem for me, too, is that I hit, senior year of high school when I had, like, all these advanced math classes, because that's the only thing I could take that was left, and, everyone was like, at that point I had senioritis, and I was like, I'm out. I just checked out. Are those bones correct? I always forget how the bones in the twist. One that's near the thumb is the one that's front, it looks like. I have it right. Signing off on high school. Oh my god, I was done with high school. As soon as I found out I was going to college, I was... Have fun. Peace. Alright, we're gonna just not talk about the fact that that one arm is significantly longer. Don't worry about it. I didn't do it. We're not gonna talk about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Apparently using text-to-speak freezes Twitch. That's really weird. My senior years of school are my favorite years of school. 11 and 12. Yeah, it is. You grab this arm and put it over. It's like a little bit longer. Especially this part of the arm. But I just went on this rant about how a lot of things about anatomy. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Fake it till you make it, friends. Alright, let's do... First thing you gotta do is you gotta draw the spine. And the spine is kind of stupid because it goes in an S. This and this. Out. Back in. And then I don't know what the fuck to do with their pelvic bone, I just realized. I don't think they have a pelvic bone, so they're just not going to. And then it goes around. Bring it around town. Down around the back and tail. Arms aren't symmetrical. Oh, that's true. You're right. Yes. I definitely did it on purpose. That was definitely real. I didn't make a mistake. Don't worry about it. I told you guys not to worry about it. It's okay. And snakes don't have like a oh, that's another thing that used to be in my search history before I cleared it all is pregnant snakes, because I needed to know what snakes look like when they're pregnant. They don't. So they don't look like they're pregnant. So that's what I learned from that. But that search term was in my history for a little while. Pregnant snakes. It led to quite a few beautiful pictures of snakes cut open, which was fun. I learned a lot about snake anatomy that day. I hated it. I hated every second of it. No legs, no need for a pelvis. Yep. Sounds like a search term which would return a lot of FA results. Probably would. I just realized something. I don't know if you guys even noticed this. I kind of forgot I did it. But, I didn't want to deal with what the skeleton looks like behind, what the spine looks like behind the ribcage. So I just didn't. I just didn't draw the back of the spine there. I just realized I did that. Whoops. So, guess what we're doing here? Gotta maintain the style. You know, the style in which you just don't draw it. Honest to God, I think the reason I did that was because in the original version of this sheet, it was really hard to tell what you were looking at because I had so many bones in the drawing. Let me find the old. How much did I fuck it up? Look how tall they were. Dumb, tall, lanky bird. Yeah, see, like, when I put the back of the spine in there, it's so hard to see what you're looking at. Because there's so many lines, so I just did away with it. So when someone calls them spineless... told you guys, it's fine. Fine, don't worry about it. Night is the night of... It's fine, don't worry about it. Are these guys just spine all the way down? Is that how snakes work? Skill. Nobody noticed, and I didn't either. They're the same length all the way down. No, I know. I was wondering if the middle of the spine, like this part, I was wondering if that part was the same length, the same width all the way around, which it appears to be. So. Yes, yeah, exactly. They're made out of sunshine and hugs. Beautiful babies. Sweet bird friends. Speaking of sweet bird friends, Feather, if you're still here, we gotta talk about what your sketch is, because I just realized the end of the month's coming up, like, real heckin' fast, and I still haven't drawn anything for you for your sketch that you won. Oh, it's Apple Gravy. I don't know if you've been here, but hi. Alright. Science doesn't work that way. Don't worry about it. It's fine. That's not how spines work. It's okay. Okay, you're alright. Trust the Lottle. Lottle, not lie to you. Sort of. The Lottle pretends that she knows what she's doing, and for some reason you people, listen, don't really understand. You're all here, and I don't really understand why. But here you are, and I will just continue to pretend like I know things. I drink, and I know things. Rib. That's definitely what... That's the theme. That's the phrase of the night. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be a pain in... just wait until that stream. The stream where I get to do line art on the Veos skeleton. I am gonna descend into madness so fast. Gonna have to cut off. Remember how I did it on the sheet, but I need to include gotta figure out how to line and separate lock that off. Doggy is a badass. Doggy's ready to go. I don't know how Doggy survived, but Doggy's fine. Doggy's got some pretty nice scars too. I kinda headcanon that, like, and by headcanon I mean probably make canon since is that, like, I can't decide if I want it to be that, like, Sai was, like, Eclipse-born and ended up in the Veos City somehow and just got adopted. Or if, like, they don't live in the Veos City at all, you know? I could make an argument for either or. So, like, maybe they're, like, orphans that live in the Manthean City, and they just met each other at, like, the orphanage, and now they're friends. And somehow got into beating other people up, you know, for reasons. I don't know, what do you guys think? You guys kind of named them and fell in love with them, so what are your thoughts? The human cities end up being like a hub for everybody who gets abandoned. It's Axolotl! He's beautiful. Axolotl does his best. I think for confusion reasons, I'm gonna trim that. Just the silhouette of the body there, because background where it loops. Yeah! Tall. Alright, so... okay, I guess we're opening that. So if we color her in... oh, a darkish yellowy green. Humans had settlements. If human settlements had all the exiles, then it sounds like the crime rate may be kind of high. Yeah, potentially. I haven't really got far into humans, to be honest. I haven't quite gotten to that part yet. I don't think that's how I actually start the whole... I don't remember how I did the skeleton. Oh, it's because his toes in the background. Covered up by... oh. I probably should have, you know, not done that. Not made that decision. But... we'll just, it was kind of one of those artistic license things, because if I drew the other finger in here, it would make it hard to see this finger, so I decided just to not draw it in. Because, like, you can see on this hand that, yeah, it's okay, they've got 3 fingers, so on this hand you can just kind of infer that that's supposed to be there. Kind of like what I did up here, too, like, you can't see this arm bone because it's behind the torso, and I really wanted to, like, accentuate certain parts of the body. So, also around here, if I had drawn the hip in here, you wouldn't be able to see the hands. So I just didn't draw the hip in. I just drew the hand over top of it. So that was sort of a decision I kind of ad-libbed in there. Which one has the skeleton on it? Sometimes you gotta make dumb artistic license choices because... it sucks though sometimes because, like, you know, you want to draw things correct. But... so, like, for this one, I'm not gonna draw the, like, this finger is kind of hidden. I must have consciously made the choice to not draw the spine in there, because... not drawing the spine in. I don't really remember, to be honest. It's been so long since I did that page that I don't remember. I got trying to balance the accuracy versus readability. Yep. Thanks. It's especially not fun when you're doing landscapes and stuff because sometimes you have to fudge like a line or a shape to make sure that it reads. Okay. There we go. Skeleton. Done. Alright, so we got the skeleton in there. There's my sheet of preliminary information. Let's see. I think I was gonna do a section with, like, information about their scales on it. A lot of this information, like, changed just the day that I was doing the main sheet, because, like, scales being tempered to be strong, I think I'd rather just straight up change that. Scale patch here. So, like, the pebbly... I think I decided I wanted them to have, like, pebbly scales, almost. Like a hide that has scales on it. It's armored, but it's still flexible, because if I just do, like, straight-up scales, flexible enough, you know? Watch there. Pretty typical for cutaways to not display everything. Do they ever wear armor on top? Yeah, I imagine they probably would. I might even get into that when I get to fashion, that they would probably wear, like, shoulder pieces, like, stuff around their vital organs. You guys can look at my derpy, notes there. I don't think I need to draw. I already talked about their fingers in the other page that they can dig, so I don't think I need that on here. This can be about scales. I guess we'll put the hot-blooded versus cold-blooded in here. I don't want to do, like, I did that sketch for, Apple, where his, lizard character was sticking his face into the flames. I kind of want to, except it's, or just dripping down his face. The fun part's going to be going back through all these areas and coming up with, like, flora and fauna and all the kind of stuff that, like, Ron's doing on his channel, because I have to, like, think about where these guys get all of their, like, you know, natural materials, like bone, like, come from and all that. Like, that's not stuff I talk about on these sheets super in detail, so... just sticking his face into the lava. Done. Heat-resistant lizards. I don't know if that would make them hot-blooded or cold-blooded or warm-blooded or something else. I don't know. Pile-driving elephant. What? just a Veos just runs up next to an elephant, just grabs a leg, just on suplexes an elephant. And then I need one more thing. Something to put in this box. That's related to biology. Got a lot of psychological traits. Psychological traits is going to be interesting because I gotta make sure I balance all the information on that sheet. Maybe I'll put this block about... Draw a couple of them fighting, maybe? It might. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to that. I gotta rewrite a couple of these. A lot of these are like I said, a lot of these are... Am I missing anything noticeable? These guys, would you say? Like, as far as their biology? I've got their skeleton, got what their skin's made out of, got reproduction. Dodoa, I had skeleton. I think I had the crop. They have a crop like a bird. Their vocal cords because they don't have lips. How they survive in the desert without water and panting. Like how they keep cool in the desert. Try to think of other things they might need. I might need to mention. They puke. Maybe I should mention that. Oh, wait, the Jadoa? No. The Jadoa kind of like... I know it's not how a real crop works, but they kind of keep their food in... It's kind of like a second stomach, so they, like, get more out of their food because there's not that much food in the desert. It's more like a second stomach. The part about the black part of the... Oh, that's right! Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's a good one. Right, yep, I forgot about that. No, the Veos? Oh, okay, yeah. The Veos, yeah, I guess they would puke up their food like a pellet, like a, like a snake. This one? Yeah. I don't know why I didn't write that down. Yeah, their jaw unhinges. Yeah, I guess they would puke up a pellet, so maybe I could put like a pellet on there. That would be kind of gross. I don't know if I want to draw that, but... That's a good one. I definitely forgot about that. In fact, if I put that in a little box over here, I can move box down. Little room for eyeball. Yeah, I mean, do you guys think it's worth mentioning? Like... Digestion, I guess, would be a good one to put on here. I'll tell you what, to avoid having to draw a pellet, I'm just gonna draw a Veos, like... I forgot what an animal would be that they would be eating, though. That's also two Veos with their heads turned up in this same block, but... Eat a Jadoa, yes. Probably wouldn't. Probably. The word probably. I can tell you a fresh owl pellet literally looks like a gray mushy turd. Yep. I got to dissect an owl pellet a while back, which was actually pretty interesting and weird. That was the wrong way. Horizontal, please, thank you. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna draw him swallowing something. And then I don't have to draw a pellet, because I don't want to draw a pellet. I feel like that's not going to look like anything on the sheet, so... And I'll just draw it, like, eating something generic, like a cat or something. You're up. Okay, I think that's pretty good. That should do. I don't know what I was going to put in this little yellow box, but put a little box over here. That'll fill in that. Transient, what's going on? I was gonna work on commissions and then I got distracted and now we're working on Veos. We're working on murder noodles. So, no. Fun. We learned a lot about skeletons today. Okay. Hey, look at this, you guys. We did a thing. We did, like, a whole one thing. Only 6 more pages to go. Plus this one that I barely started. And snake skellies. Yep, I had some snake skellies up because I was drawing snake skelly. We did the thing with the thing. And there was some stuff involved. It was nice. Some things and stuff. So, I guess I can make some of these not look like garbage. I think that would be a good next step. I was gonna go through and just replace all the information on these other pages. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the language page, though. I don't think the Veos doesn't need, like, as extensive of a language page, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Well, you'll like my murder noodles then, because they're some sort of snake, lizard dragon hybrid monstrosities that like to beat the shit out of each other. So, they're not very snake-like at all, but I like them. I don't know. I feel like some of the other species are gonna get their pages reduced. Or expanded. You know? Like I feel like the language page for the Ascenians specifically is gonna be a lot, like it's gonna be like a small footnote almost, with most of the page I might make about their connection with the dragons, whereas like these guys, maybe I'll use the language page to talk about like the ritual to become king of the Veos. You know, like the fight, see how that works, and just stick the language at the bottom. That it might get reduced or expanded. We're not sure yet. Yes, all of the above. Actually, I have a language, and it pretty much sounds exactly like that, Transient. Let me show you guys the monstrosity of the language. Everything about it. It's so hard to read. Chuck this in here. Okay. I can fucking type. Okay, there you go. That's what their language sounds like. I'm not gonna try to read it. Any sense. I probably need to actually expand that box a little bit though, because I feel like a lot of words are gonna like duplicate because my model text is too small. I'll use it for a while and figure out if it's good or not. Actually, I did reference Parcel Tongue a little bit. I grabbed some words from Parcel Tongue and chucked them in there. And then I spent hours fiddling with the model text trying to get it so there weren't so many S's. There's still a shit ton of them. But, like, before you'd translate a word and it would become entirely S's. Yeah, a couple of the words in there are actual Parcel Tongue. I'm a lazy butt. And didn't want to create my own language because I don't understand languages well enough for that, so I just didn't. Let's draw lava, buddy. Good. In like 20 minutes we'll switch over to games, so count for that. Or we're gonna switch over. Well, okay, let's talk about it. The length and how you pronounce the S that matters. Yeah, that's true. What do you guys want to play tonight? I could grab the Jackbox list if you guys don't know what the games are we could be playing, but, I have all 4 Jackbox packs, so if you guys have a... thought. That's the list. I like Trivia Murder Party a lot. And you're a sub, so your vote counts more than... Unless your visual lags. Yeah, hopefully it hates you less this time if we do that one. Transient. The snake's just like... I love the snake's face in the last panel. It's just like... Just like that. I miss you playing with us too. It's fun. It's always fun when everybody's here. Well, I'm gonna draw this vase that's getting dripped on by lava real quick, and then we'll switch over. Hoping for one of those little blocks. The small keyboard I use with the tablet is... You know those little, like, texture, like, practice cubes people do? Yeah, these. Hoping somebody had, like, a lava one. Some nice gooey lava. Familiar with Jackbox games are a little bit of what I saw of the last session. Gotcha. That's fair. Well, maybe you can join in this time. Understand it. Then it will be good. All y'all gotta do is have access to the internet, which, luckily, you do, because you're here. We don't have internet here. Darn it. Thought you said you were the internet. Don't you have to have internet if you are the internet? I am confused. Pleasantly confused. Dragon. Everything is proceeding as I... Good. I'm glad your plan is coming to fruition. I don't know what's happening, but I'm glad that all is going according to plan. That one has discovered hot lava and is letting it run down his face. Hey guys, look, Lacutus made a mistake on the internet. That's definitely not happened to any of us before. I've definitely not made any mistakes. Not me. Not this one. Fucking love Joel. What's a mitsack? A good question. Space when my name is in the Discord as one of Ryarkra's wonderful autocorrect quotes. Yep. Oh, poor Ryarkra and his phone. That phone hates you. Our conspired canine injustices. Yep. Somebody's probably gonna love this drawing. Really tempted to give it like derp eyes, like ah. Rest in peace, Ryarkra's phone. I'm just gonna draw it like this for now, and we're just gonna leave it, and I'm probably gonna laugh at it the next time we do this, because I'm gonna forget that I did this to it. Has no one corrected the shark-inspired canine injustices? Good question, I don't actually know. I don't really remember what a shark-inspired canine injustice is, so... Is it obvious that I'm cramming teeth into this guy's mouth yet? Because I am. Just gonna leave it like that, and I'm gonna forget about it, and then next time I stream, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck was I doing with this guy's mouth? He's like, oh god, why? I'm gonna have to fix it at some point, but for right now I don't care that much, so... Pair of horns, I know. Let's just avoid situations altogether. Don't know how to draw a thing? Don't draw the thing. Can't figure out how the horns work when you tip your head back all the way? Don't worry about it. Just draw it. I'm gonna draw generic, rat-tailed animal. I haven't designed anything for these people to eat yet, so... Generic rat-inspired butt in his mouth. Once again, don't worry about it. Fine. Everything is under control. Do not fear. He's actually singing the opening song of The Lion King. I think you said opera. I was like, Lion King opera? What? Probably pay to go see. I'm just gonna leave the eye. Like, I'll probably end up leaving it like that. Just oh. Rat-inspired Veos indigent. Okay. Well, I think that's enough murder noodles for one day. Thanks for letting me work on murder noodles, you guys. I know I gotta do commissions at some point too, but like, I enjoy working on that, and it was nice to take a break from commissions for like a day. One of these layers is not like the others. Alright, I'm just gonna turn those down so I can see them for next time. Alright. You could have, if you guys had said I'd rather watch you do line art on commissions, I would have definitely stopped and done it. But you guys are cool peeps, and you let me do what I want. You guys keep chucking money at me, so you can kind of tell me whatever to do whatever you want. Alright, let me adjust the stream title to Jackbox. Which one's that? Probably wrong. Guardian. Yeah, dudes, so many subs. You guys are just the most awesome. You guys are... I have gone to Hollywood. Aww! Rizzy, you fed me! Aw, you're the best! So cool. I have the coolest chat. You guys are the best. Alright, we switched it over to Jackbox. Oh, you're awesome. That's so cool of you. Thank you so much. Alright. Go ahead. Get over to Jackbox. Down that desktop audio just for... Thank you. capture them. That would be good. Hey, you know what? You guys come when you can, and you have a good time when you've been here. When you're here, you gotta take a break and go do, like, you know, life things. I'm okay with that. Because some of you do. Some of you guys got stuff to do. You got a life, you got school or work or whatever, or you just don't feel like coming to stream. One day you come home from work and you're like, I could go to Axie stream, but I'm really fucking tired and I just don't want to exist for a little while. So you don't, and that's okay. I appreciate you guys coming and hang out with me. So we got some, subs voted for Trivia Murder Party. So, Trivia Murder Party it is. It's got a creepy atmosphere, so if you're, like... Nothing's gruesome. It's not like there's, like, blood and guts or anything. Like, there's, like, one clip that plays during it that has, like, worm something on it, but don't worry about it. You'll be fine. But, yeah. So just, be aware, though, that there are, like... It tries to set a spooky atmosphere, so if you're, like, easily frightened, then... beware. It's not that scary, but it's... You know, my level of it's not that scary might be different from yours, so... let me just check the thing. You want the extended timers? I think we... we'll have an audience just in case. I'm gonna disable this. I don't like the worst answer and worst drawing one. It's not that I don't trust you guys with the write-ins, I just don't like having to pick which one's my least favorite, because you guys come up with such funny things that I can't, like... Oh yeah, if you ignore the images, like, if you just look at the images and ignore the sound, it's, like I said, it's not that... I'm gonna turn that one off, though. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy having to choose between you guys, so I'd rather it just be fucking chance. Okay, so, if you guys have never played Jackbox before and are interested, right now we gotta... go to jackbox.tv. I'll post the link in the chat. Mobile needs it. Yeah, so you go to jackbox.tv on any mobile device, or if you're just on the internet, you can open up a new browser, and you type in that code, so it's REID. And, Kuro's gonna have, you're gonna have the, controls since you got in first, so, so, once everybody's in, you can hit the button. Ah, the internet and Abrielle got in at the same time. And I'll let the rules go, we'll let the rules go through first, Kuro, so since you have control, just let the tutorial run through the first time, then after that we won't do the tutorial again. But I like to let the tutorial run through the first time in case there's any new players who don't know how to play the game, or if you just need a refresher, because, this game, it's not complicated, but there's rules, and you need to know how to play. Ambient noises. Everyone, out of here. False is in chat right now, who's a like things. Orange ghosty friend until it was possessed looked kind of like looked like a booba. I thought you said the. They look like Weird Patrick from SpongeBob. Yeah, you do. Fat Patrick. All right, is that everybody? Does anybody else in the chat want to play? Who else is? I don't know if Heather or Kish are still here. Yeah, I guess so. Go for it. Terrible person for hearing write-ins and wanting to play Cards Against Humanity. I love Cards Against Humanity, and I would love to play that on stream. I could not get XYZZY to connect, but if I can get that to work, I totally want to do them. Yeah, the only one that's kind of gross is the meat one, and even then, it's like the visual's really stupid. Dude just vacuuming. Very scary.
Wake up! Wake up.
Also, the narrator's the best thing ever, so.
Welcome to Trivia Night, a dark, dark reckoning. You know, like Mom used to make. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, Ghost can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Don't forget, you can still join the audience at any time. But enough of me talking, let's play!
Hey Nugget, what's up?
First question. What part of your eye has your eye color? Use your device to answer the question.
We were just talking about that kind of stuff. Not totally, but I was thinking about it. You're right, Transient? Okay, good.
And the correct answer is...
Wonder what the lag was.
Who got
Back
the
from
question
lunch.
right?
Welcome back.
Too easy.
It was too easy. It was a harder one.
Here's another one. I'd like to do a quick shout out to my boy, Guy Fieri. I love your food, my man. Which of these foods is not on Guy Fieri's American menu?
That seems like an answer.
Time's running out.
Dying's not always the end, though.
And the correct answer is... this one.
Ah. Kuro.
The rest of you, let's go someplace fun.
We had, last time we played Trivia Murder Party, we had somebody who died really early on still win. So.
It's time for the 3 R's. Ripping, revulsion, and arithmetic. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out.
Oh no!
Whoever does the worst dies. Let's do this. Yay, math!
That. Ow.
While you guys are doing math, I've
Is that a
been learning how
minus?
to
Is that what
fold
that's supposed to be?
origami. Today is all about improving ourselves. You're almost there. Math it up. A tie is bad for everyone involved.
Oh, Transient, you and I sucked.
And
Rested.
boo, you're a ghost. But you're not getting out of this game that easily. Ghosts still get to play and can even win the whole thing in the final round. Never underestimate a ghost, son.
The minus sign looked like an equal sign, and I got really confused.
Here's how everyone's doing so far. It's real early though, so
Like, what do you
freak
mean
out.
3 equals 15? Oh, 3 minus 15. Okay.
Let's try another one.
Oh, does
What
it?
kind of
Oh,
cheese
okay, I'll
goes
just
on
slide
a
him
Monte
over.
Cristo sandwich?
That one? Hang on. Where am I gonna put you though? Because then it covers the audience.
Time's running out.
Put him off her.
Who said? This one. Everyone is wrong. Prepare for your punishment.
I'll just scoot him off the screen a little bit.
Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor.
Same, I stared at that for a good 5 seconds like 2 does not equal 6.
Let's have some fun with spelling. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. This is actually how William S. Burroughs wrote some of his stories, but I guess that's not really important right now. I'm going to hurt the person with the shortest word. Do it, now!
Well, now you can see it a little bit better.
The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done.
What is gonna come up with?
Let's see what you came up with. Bad
Tommy
spelling
gun was a
alert.
good one. Oh, but he
This
didn't like
is
it.
gonna hurt.
That's totally a word. Is it 2 words, technically? Yeah, that's bullshit.
Another peek at the scores. How about this?
Oh, technically
What
it's
are the
2 word.
people from Kazakhstan called?
It's also slang and not interesting. Still bullshit. I guess, because I don't know.
Time's running out. Who said this?
I did not know that.
Only
That's
a
okay.
ghost got it wrong. Too easy. Next question. What animal cannot give you rabies?
Feels like one of those ones that's a trick question.
Time's running out.
Yeah, right, Transient?
Who
Seem to
picked
be having a little difficulty.
this? Everyone again, you all need to be taught a lesson.
Gross. Worms.
Let's test your memory. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've had enough time. I hope your memory's better than
Yeah,
mine.
you can still answer
All
when
day
you're
I've
dead.
been
You
trying to
accumulate
remember the name
money
of the guy from
when
the
you're dead.
HBO show. Man, who is that? I think his first
The
name
more money
starts
you
with a
had, the
C
further ahead you are on the
or an
race at the end.
L? Ugh, it's driving me bananas. You know what? Forget it. Let's just get back to the cards. Brian, Ben. That's it. Okay, good. From left to right, what was the order of the weapons? The person with the worst memory will die.
Brilliant's usually pretty good.
Was this the order you burned into your brain? How did you do?
Gabrielle!
It looks like you forgot
Perfect.
what was
6
at
out
stake.
of 6. 10 out of 10.
Oh look, only one player left. Perfect.
So Aubriel's gonna be in first, and
Glad
then
to see you
Crow
made
should be
it
right
here
behind her
alive.
with
But can you
in second.
escape with your body? I'm going to give you a category.
Lucy Bear, what's up?
Cars made by Kia.
Welcome back.
Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
You can still catch up in this round if you answer all the if you answer like a good amount of the questions right.
Let's see the right answers.
Oh, and in this one, you can pick
You move forward
multiple
one
answers, or
space
you
for
can pick
every
no
correct
answers.
answer.
Aww,
you have
just
to get answers right
so you know,
to get closer to the
that was not
exit.
made clear in the instructions. I don't think.
mention that
This is
all
a
the
multi.
other
This
ghosts
is
get to
multiple
play
answers.
too?
So
If
if
a
you
ghost
see more
catches
than
up to
one
you,
answer
then
that's
they will
correct,
steal
you
your
can
body.
click it. Click
Then
both.
they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question.
Yeah, Aubrielle won
And
one
ghosts
around.
get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
Just talking about human bones, and I don't actually know the answer to this question.
Anytime today, kiddo. Here's another
Yeah,
one.
I know. I don't know the names of any of the
Foods
bones.
you
I
can
know where
eat
they
on the
are.
Paleo diet.
Yeah, it's been a while, Lucy. How's it going? Welcome. Good to see you back. If you guys want to join in on the next round, we'll be done here
Decisions,
shortly.
decisions.
Eat bacon on the paleo diet?
Can
That
you
seems
stay
weird.
out of the shadows? Tom Riddle's Horcruxes.
That one made me chuckle. Like, what is the definition of a cup? God damn it. Okay, I guess they count that.
I'm going to have to punish my writers.
Definitely Snape.
Here's another one. Countries that have green in their flag.
Oh well, do you know Harry Potter? I was trying to figure out if a cup was the same thing as a goblet. Like, obviously they're both a cup. It's just, what does the quiz define that as?
A ghost is right on your tail.
Oh, we're
Watch
catching
out.
up. We're coming at you like a pack of wolves. Here we come.
Cheers, characters.
Cheers. What is a cheers? I don't know. I don't even have the slightest clue. I don't even know what cheers is.
Time is almost up.
They come? Is it? A popular TV show, probably. Drug. I guessed. I just grabbed some answers. I just picked, like... Oh! I picked the only characters that weren't.
Here comes the next question. 7 wonders of the ancient world.
Does that count? Sure. It's been like 5 months. School stinks a lot. Only 2 months. I feel that. Good you only have 2 months left, though. That's awesome. You're getting there. You're gonna survive. Much like us trying to survive the shadow. I'm probably gonna get this one wrong because I don't remember. I don't know what a mausoleum is. Whatever the fuck it is. I don't know.
Who will win?
Burrow's
All
catching up.
rides
I'm
on
in
this.
last.
Hostess Snack Cake Products.
I like my desserts, but not that much.
Decisions, decisions.
He is a fudge roundy.
Now,
Oh!
what a crazy
Kuro's
game
pulling
am I,
ahead.
right?
claw hands. I hope that's alright. Claw hands. I'm gonna make a character and just name it Claw Hands. I don't know anything about Mortal Kombat, so my comment should not sway your opinion, your answer in any way, shape, or form, because I literally have no idea what the answer to this question is. Yeah, Claw Hands isn't a real character. Sweet.
Okay, an easy one.
Just a Judoa named Claw Hands. Aha! Who will win? Next question will decide it all. Feel dumb for not knowing that.
Anytime today, kiddo.
The narrator's very impatient. He wants to know who wins. Yeah, I guessed correct. Aubriel won. Oh, you look so sad to have escaped. Look at your face. Bad memory. Too slow at math. Yep. That would probably be my real life cause of death. Slow at math. Found the shortest word. I think that's a... Also too slow at math. You and I were in the same party there. Okay. Yeah, so if anybody new wants to join... That's the new room code. It's IU. The only downside to starting over to... Oh, I get to be the sandbag! Yeah, reboot's good. The only downside to hitting the reboot button is that you don't get the... So, fun fact, if we've never done reboot on the channel before, or you've never played this game, if you hit reboot and use all the same people, like if all the same players are in, the person who survived still has... So, like, it would still say Aubriel, but for us it would say, like, Datlotl Jr., the Internet Jr., Furrow Jr. So, like, it puts you in as a junior, because you died and now your kid got kidnapped. It's a cute little, like I don't know, it's a cute little, but all right, let's do it. I see. Oh, I don't recognize a couple of these names. Welcome to the party, friends. I'll let the yes. You guys already know how to play. Do you guys want me to run through the tutorial again, or you just want me to do it? Go through it. Oh, scary threading the needle. Oh, scary button sewing. Oh, face. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wake up.
We had a lot of people jump in all of a sudden, so.
Up.
Hi, new people whose names I don't recognize. Oh my.
Welcome to Trivia Night, a slow descent into permanent madness. Or at least that's how I describe it on the Facebook event. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, Ghost can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Oh, and hey look, we've got an audience playing along too. At the end of the game, if the audience has less money than the player who wins, everyone in the audience dies. Whoa, this guy is super evil. Whoa, who said that? You guys, I'm blushing. I hope you enjoyed the time and effort I put into that slideshow. Now let's play.
I love the narrator in this game. That's the basics of it. Just answer questions all the way through.
Question. Which economist introduced the invisible hand metaphor?
What?
Use your device to answer the question. That means you weirdos in the audience, too.
Also, what? That's so Inga is your cousin and she's never played before. Gotcha. Well, if she gets confused, let us know and I will try to explain. But it's honestly not that. It's honestly.
And the correct answer is... Who got it right?
I had no idea, and I picked the only name I
The
recognized.
rest of you, I want to show you something. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger cutting game. Fingers are overrated, right? Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's the opposite of difficult. Ah! Chop chop.
This is a hard one. This is tough when you get this first. This is the worst one to get first. This basically keeps you from being able to answer that
And
answer.
now that finger's gone forever.
Until you die. If you die, then you're fine. You get your finger back when you die, apparently. You sold your finger online
Here's
for
how everyone's doing
$33.
so far.
Wow.
Higher scores are better than lower scores, FYI. Oh, and let's see how the audience is doing. Off to a good start, audience.
Audience is doing good.
Alright, next question. So I flunked chemistry class. Not because of bad grades, but for stealing sulfuric acid. Also, as it turns out, I wasn't actually enrolled in that school. Behind hydrogen, what is the most abundant element in the universe?
I think I should know the answer. For some reason, I don't. 80% of me playing this game is going, oh, I don't think I know how to play this game. I don't think I know the answer.
And the correct answer is... this one. The rest of you, let's play a game.
Just like atomic decay.
Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. I've
Yay,
given
random
all the
chance.
safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to drop your poison
Yeah,
in.
Dyer better know the answer to that question. Rest in peace, all of us.
Okie dokie, it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. These aren't even my best chalices, so yeah, I'm a pretty cool guy. Yummy, yummy. Now let's see what everyone drank.
Killed the internet with poison.
Let's face it, you would have drank poison at some point in your life anyway.
Surprised the
Your
internet's not
poison
immune to
cup
poison.
runneth over.
Did you guys put your drops in the same cup? That's really...
Here's the scoreboard again. I feel like you're getting the basic pattern of the game now.
Or does it just not show it if nobody picked it?
Let's try another one. Purely hypothetical. If I wanted to dissolve a body, what should I submerge it in?
I should know this one because I watched Breaking Bad. There was literally an entire episode dedicated to this. Yeah, lucky you. There's a lot of chemistry questions for you.
Who picked this one?
Heck yeah. Oh, can't go.
Which leaves only you. Let's go someplace fun. It's loser wheel time.
Oh,
Don't get
well,
all
rest in peace.
conscientious objector on me now. Oh, I just love it when she spins.
Gonna land on next to the red. Yeah, next to the red. Oh, yep.
That was as inevitable.
You actually
as
saw somebody get...
Indians following you on
every
Twitter.
time I do this one, it lands on the second notch of red. Every time. I have never seen it land on any other color or any other notch. It always lands on the second notch in the red death. But it can happen. Interesting.
Alright,
I've never seen it happen.
Question. I'm getting worried that we're not gonna be friends, and that really upsets me.
Possible. Interesting.
What's it gonna take for you to like me?
What? Oh. Ah! No! Gave away the correct answer, but yeah.
Who picked this?
For any newcomers in the chat, if the question hasn't been answered yet, don't post it in the chat.
The rest of you who are still alive, let's play a game.
That was a thought I had. Or if you're playing, no, don't cheat.
You're in luck. There's a big pile of cash in here. Here's how this is going to work.
I've done that before, though.
If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Don't be shy. Talk it out.
No, you're fine. You're fine, Drainator. It's all right. Seriously, I've done that. I've even
This
We're
is
not
my
stupid.
favorite way for this game to end, with everybody dying.
I've given away the answer before by complaining about the fact that I can't click on it because I cut my finger off. You have to know somebody's gonna take the money, so there's no reason to not get some extra cash.
I'm allergic to wool? Well, it's true. I just wanted to get that out there. And I feel braver for telling you.
He's allergic to wool. Very good.
I've got more questions for you. What sport did Bjorn Borg play?
Bjorn Borg. An educated guess. Is the audience winning? Yeah. Drainator, I think you can play by joining the audience for right now, and then next round we can see if we can get you in. We'll start with a new group next time, next round. So, yeah, you can totally play. But for right now, I think right now you can join the audience.
Who
maybe.
Said this one? Only a ghost got it wrong. Lame.
I think what you do in that case is you go to Jackbox TV and you type in the code, and I think it adds you to the audience so you can play with Transient Saurus. I'll delete audience right now also. The code's still covered. Sure. There it is. We'll just move the tip jar out of the way for now. We don't need the tip jar. I don't need to beg you guys for money that much.
And the correct answer is this one.
Heck yeah.
You're in for a treat.
Thank you, Master Affairs, for pointing out it was still covered. I thought I scooted it over enough.
I want to see people fight. You can attack someone else. You could defend yourself. Or you could grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone. Make me proud out there.
What are you guys gonna do?
You can't just avoid the fight. You gotta get in there, buddy. Pick something. Is anybody else's heart pounding right now? Excellent defense. You attacked someone and didn't kill them? Your weakness must be punished.
Oh, okay, sure. Oh, okay, sure.
You can see the full explanation of the tiebreaker rules over on my website. I could, really use the traffic
Defended.
should utilize social media better. But
You can actually go to that
can't.
website
I
and
don't
it'll
know
show you all the
how.
rules for
Twitter,
how you be how a
my Twitter
tiebreaker
account
works.
has like 8
It's actually
followers. Half of them have eggs as avatars. Social media is tough. How do people do it? I've tried Hootsuite. You guys use Hootsuite? God, that doesn't work. Anyway, check out my website. That would be great.
I love the narrator. He's so great.
Only one of you is still alive. You
All
know
right,
what
Chuck's
that
in the
means.
lead. Nice one.
Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Subatomic particles. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
Oh, and as I pointed out the last time, just in case anybody didn't know, because he just said it, but you can pick more than one answer. You can pick, 3 of the. You could pick all 3. You could pick none of the 3. You could pick one of the 3.
Decisions.
There's a lot of chemistry in this one. They seem to cycle themes. Actually, yeah, that's true. They do seem to cycle through themes.
Let's see the right answers.
Yeah, right there, Chuck.
You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. Aww, you have to get answers right to get closer to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape
Apparently I don't have
and
enough
win
money
the
to be
game.
close ahead. Go ahead.
Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a 3rd choice to help them catch up to you.
I don't really know that many directors, to be honest. I'm trash at movies. Yeah. I only know a couple of directors by name. And I can recognize a director by their style sometimes, but when you just give me the titles of movies I've never seen, it's like...
Here's another one. Weird
Yeah.
Yankovic songs.
I love Weird Al. I don't know the answer to this question, but I love Weird Al. Heck yeah.
The ghosts are catching up. Beware of the darkness.
The only one I was sure of was Eat It, because I knew that was
Wu-Tang
it was a
Clan
parody of
members.
Beat It, but I don't know the other one. The other one. Yeah, the audience is killing it. You guys are cruising, man. The one I thought on that last one that I was gonna get stuck with was the Poco one, because I know that there's a song he has that is a Poco theme. I just couldn't remember what the name of it was. Do a guess. I always just guess. Nice. Oh, the audience is.
The darkness approaches.
He has a lot of Poco
Rodgers
ones.
and Hammerstein musicals.
Christ. I don't know the answers to any of these questions. I'm operating purely off of luck. Dyer's like, bring back the chemistry. I don't know what carousel is, but... Great.
Here's another one. People Magazine's sexiest man alive in the 90s.
Is it your least favorite game? I like this one a lot. I like this one a lot, but I'm not always good at the trivia. I can't really picture Steve Buscemi being the top 50s, top men alive on any list.
Hurry up! Movies with talking animals.
Good guess. I've only seen one of these movies, so... Game is good, but after you do a few rounds you see questions. Yeah, that's probably true. You're just really bad at pop culture.
Your neck. Spooky.
Bro is catching up. Maybe what we'll do is we'll do one more round of this, and then if you guys want to play something else, I'm not that tired yet, so we can play something different if you guys want to. They have other than a president. Apparently I don't understand enough about government. The only country I can think of that doesn't have a president is England. They have a
Hawaiian Islands.
monarchy. Sure there's more, but that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. Fun fact, I know 0 things about Hawaii. Apparently it doesn't have a president. Oh, you did. Apparently I don't know things. Oh, the internet!
Good. Now escape before the others catch you.
Oh, you're the Prime Minister.
Here comes the next question.
Am I right on that?
Marsupials.
Chuck. Well, maybe. Oh, yeah, I guess dictator's another one. Never mind. Ignore me. I'll be over here not knowing things.
I have to write some harder questions.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, Chuck's gonna win. Nope, Chuck's got this.
Mammals.
Mammals. Really? Game? Are you for real? Asks which animals on this list are mammals, and only... Stupid. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. Probably because I like birds a lot. I need to ask harder questions. Does not allow... It's birds. Chuck won. We caught up at the end, though. You lived! And you made a lot of monies. Oh, the audience just barely didn't make it. You guys were under by like 300. A tie. Probably gonna say all a tie. Almost had a heart attack. Yeah, you were really far ahead for a while, and then we caught up, and now we're fine. I died because I was too greedy. That's fair. Part of a greedy crowd. Yep, that's fair. Yep. A lot of us died of greed this round. Alrighty, that'll give some room for some. Not immune to poison is my favorite answer. My favorite cause of death that comes up. That one a lot. Driver was Chuck. Alright, I'm gonna hit reboot. The internet is not immune to poison. Yep. I'm gonna do one more trivia murder party, and then I will we'll switch to something else. Oop, I didn't mean to smack you guys. I bumped the mic there. I don't even know if that registered, but I hit the mic. We'll do like an easy like 3 of these, and then we'll switch to something else. We'll do like 1 or 2 rounds of something else. I don't know if you guys have any opinions. I'm a bear. I like it. All right. Booba! Get to be the booba. I don't have Town of Salem. Oh. I don't know how to make Town of Salem streamable. So. Oh yeah, if anybody wants to be audience, you can still join audience.
Wake up.
Audience is pretty OP.
Come on, wake up.
Town of Salem, see, the thing about Town of Salem is it looks really
A
fun.
shambling homunculus of pain and interrupting the guy with all the sharp objects. Very smart move.
Yeah, I'm the most smart. The thing about Town of Salem is I really want to play it because it looks fun, but I don't know how to do it in a stream format because then you guys can see everything I'm doing.
With bats and buried alive with in a cornfield at the end of the movie Casino.
Yeah. It looks like so much fun. That is a very specific question. Yeah, it looks like so much fun. I just don't know how to do it in a stream, like, in a way to make it streamable. I feel like what I have to do is, like, zoom in on the center field thing and just, like, not let you guys see my UI. That's the only thing I can think of to do.
And the correct answer is... Who got it right?
I mostly picked his brother Vinny because the name Vinny.
The rest of you, I have a surprise
I'm a bear that's
for
gonna
you.
die. Yep.
Welcome to the killing floor.
I'll fiddle with it and I'll see if we can maybe play Town of Salem because that would be fun.
Let's see who's a wordsmith. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. It wasn't easy to make this whole letter grid thing work on your phone, so you're welcome. Don't be the person with the shortest word or you'll regret it. Word time, go! By the way, the letters don't have to be touching, and don't forget to press submit when you're done.
I'm not gonna lie, I had to spell check mine. I found the word on my own, I just had to, like, Google it before I hit submit to make sure I spelled it right, because I think I had one too many. Cool. We'll see. I'm glad the letters don't have to be touched.
Something.
It makes it really hard.
Let's see what you could come up with.
Hell yeah, I spelled it right.
If you tie, you die.
I put the extended timers on and everything. It takes a while to find a word, and they don't give you enough time on it, even with the extended timer.
let's take a look at the scoreboard, shall we? Do you like it? I took an online C++ course. Aced it. Oh, and let's see how the audience is doing. Hang in there, audience. You're doing so-so-ish.
The awkward pause
All
before
right,
everyone moved.
next question.
Could almost
Which
spell
country
axolotl.
is in West Africa?
The Irish question hurt.
Time.
Mostly what I'm saying is I don't.
Who said this?
Oh, I told you.
The rest of you who are still alive, come with me.
Oh, that's cool. So you knew that one.
Welcome back to the killing floor. You know you love it. It's math. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. The person who does the worst dies. Time to get your math on. You look like you're
Oh, what?
concentrating
Master
too
got
hard.
unfrozen? When I made a mistake, I got frozen for the rest of the game. I don't know what happened, but the Lottle isn't doing the math. Nope.
All this math fun is
I
about
would
to
be
end.
far behind. Oh, they're neck and neck. Oh, Chuck pulled ahead. A bit.
This was inevitable. But deep down, didn't you know one day math would kill you?
The math one's hard. I failed horribly at the math one the
Let's
last
take a
time.
peek at those scores. Who's feeling the pressure?
I feel you. I feel your hate. Let it feel you.
How about this? Okay, so this question is purely hypothetical, unless you get it wrong. If I stretched your small intestines out, how long would they be?
Hey, Hysteria Prime, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. We're playing a trivia game. How are you doing?
And
How's
the
everybody
correct
doing? How's
answer
everybody
is
doing this?
This one?
Fun fact, I learned this week that if you were to take your intestines out of your body, you have to, like, for surgery, you have to strap the intestines down to a table because they wiggle.
It's time for a
Pretty gross.
memory game.
So, you know, now you know that
Memorize the
information.
pattern. Okay, you've seen enough. And don't get me started on how memorization is a lost art form ever since the introduction of smartphones. I could talk your ear off. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? Last place will feel the pain.
I think I fucked it up. I think I got the first half right, and I think I fucked up the rest of it. I don't like that he talks so much. As I'm.
This was the
I don't like that he
pattern, you
talks.
silly
Oh, I
gooses.
messed it.
How much of
I
it did
almost
you
had it.
remember?
I don't like that he talks so much in between the memorization
you
and
forgot
the
what
actually
was at
answering, because
stake.
like it can. Yeah, he's totally trying to throw you off. It's totally on purpose. No, it's totally the point. I don't like it, but it's totally the point. I totally understand.
Quick shout out to all my dead people. Looking good. Next question. What is the common name of sodium hypochlorite?
Oh, here you go, Dyer. A question.
Time's running out. Who said this?
Ha! I guessed.
I have a surprise for you.
Well, I made an
We're
educated
going
guess.
to play the finger-cutting game. I used to call this one Knifey Pointy, but the name didn't test well with the focus group I kidnapped. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's hard to mess this one up.
The focus group I kidnapped.
Go for it.
Drink your bleach, kids. True.
Thanks for the finger. Let's try another one. Which fruit is in the painting, the Son of Man?
I think it's that one. The color of it's throwing me off, and I don't remember what it is. Oh, yes, I got it right. Okay. I was picturing the painting in my head, and I knew it was a green fruit in front of his face. I just couldn't remember if it was a pear or an apple.
Alright, next question.
I was pretty sure it was an apple, but color green was
my weather app
throwing me
thinks
off.
I'm still in Europe. Let me tell you, changing your identity is the easy part. Anyway. It's 15.56 degrees Celsius there. What's that in Fahrenheit?
If we weren't in a quiz format, I would look it up, but we're in a quiz format, so I'm gonna make an educated guess.
Who said this one?
I don't know the
Let's
conversion.
go someplace fun. Let's play a dice game. I'll go first. 9. Now I need a little help from a safe player. How about you? In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? You can make it as hard or as easy as you want.
Sandbag. You love me, Sandbag.
The terms have been set. Roll lower than me or you die.
Thanks. Thanks,
I don't
Dice.
believe it. Good job, I guess. Don't blame yourself. It was blind luck. You'll get him next time. Who's the best serial killer? I am. Okay, where was I?
I lived. Not by much, but I lived. Audience is doing very well. They're catching up real quick.
Here's another one.
Whoop, whoop.
Which Leprechaun movie was subtitled Back to the Hood?
What? And also, I have several questions, which include what? What? And what?
Time's running out.
I was like, were there actually 7 Leprechaun movies?
And the correct answer is this.
I 1000% just picked an answer. I never thought I'd see Leprechaun
show you
and
something.
Back to the Hood in the same in the same sentence, and it worries me.
What a mess. I'm going to need everyone's help.
At least 4.
There's blood all over this art. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. I gotta say, this is a really fun dynamic. I'm really enjoying our back and forth so far. We have a great chemistry. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're not as tight as the gals on The View, no way. Don't be crazy. But we do have a similar dynamic to the gals on The Talk. I'm obviously the Sharon Osbourne of the group. Okay, moving on. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If anyone does better than you, I will be testing.
Totally likes to throw you off, too. That even threw me off a little bit. I think I got one of them.
Submit your work or you don't have a chance. Here's that art again, and here's what you
Oh,
did.
heck yeah.
Surely somebody beat
Sorry.
that, right? Let's see.
Sorry, Bex.
And down you go.
I'm really good at that one, and I like being good at it. It's the only one I'm good at.
They ganged up and killed you. You
Oh, Ron,
probably
what's
thought
up?
they liked you, but then they straight up killed you. That's gotta mess with your mind.
Come to the chat, friend. Come on. I did a
Hey,
good
audience,
service.
you're an embarrassment to all uncaptured people.
Oh, Ron's here. Oh, so many people are in the chat right now, and I'm so
Let's
happy.
try another one. Let's mix things up a little bit with a picture question.
I'm not surprised if the professional artist has a good visual memory.
Oh boy,
I've-
here's a pic from my bachelor party. I know, things got pretty crazy. But every good bachelor party has twins. Mine were named Franz and Dietrich, and they were conjoined twins who were cursed in their mother's womb. But still, twins. It's weird to think that they're all dead now. I mean, most of them were dead when this picture was taken, but still, you know what I mean. What time does the cuckoo clock read?
Doesn't read any of those. What do you mean, what time does it read? It doesn't read any of those. That one? I actually thought to look at that.
Who picked this?
What? It very distinctly said 8 o'clock.
I have a surprise for you.
Okay, sure. Whatever.
Oh look, there's a pile of money on the floor. That's weird. Hey, we could use this to start a theater company. But we won't. Take as much money as you want, but take the most money or the least money, and you'll be sorry. Have fun.
Not very good. You get to keep the money even if you
How
die.
much did everybody take?
Well,
It's
Rip.
punishment time for the most and least greedy.
playing one
Personally,
against another.
I never touch any paper money because of the germs.
Well, we're dead.
Oh good, we're just down to one. It wasn't easy making it here alive, and it won't be easy to escape with your body.
If you're interested in playing, you
going
can
to
help
give
the
you a
audience by going
category.
into the room using the code in the lower right that I finally moved the axolotl out of the way of.
Shades of purple. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
What? Question.
Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a Ghost catches up
I'm
to
coming
you,
for
they
you.
will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game.
Maybe.
Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
I think I know, but I don't. Oh no, your game's not working.
That was too easy. Here's another one.
Murder noodles.
Western African countries.
Another one about West Africa. Trivia murder noodles. Starts out as a normal trivia night and then the murder noodles start killing each other because somebody answered the question wrong. I imagine that, murder noodles not very, I imagine they're pretty sore losers. None of them! Okay.
Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. Trivial Pursuit Genus Edition categories.
Fun fact, I've never played Trivial Pursuit, mostly because I'm not very good at trivia. And yet, here we are. Oh, dude, I totally guessed.
They're gonna catch you.
Oh no,
It's
Master!
not for you.
Master of the is gone.
Monkeys.
Master of the bears is gone. That's an interesting question with a slight distinction to it, depending. I'm gonna be mad if I get this one. Not a bunch.
The darkness approaches. Pasta types.
Ugh. You don't understand. Pasta's like one of my top 3 favorite foods, and I don't know the answer to this question, and it hurts me.
That just wasn't challenging enough.
You just asked everyone on the internet. Probably all of us love pasta. I don't know.
Erectile dysfunction drugs.
Oh. Neosporin. Fun fact about Neosporin, you can put Neosporin on pipefish's nose if they have snout rot to help kill the bacteria. And I had to feed that one time. He didn't live, but, you never seen a pipefish. Like a seahorse. But long. Yes. Yeah, because I would know all about erectile dysfunction
Oh,
drugs.
this is so close. A real photo finish.
Asking for a friend.
Legumes.
Legumes. Like the word legume. Oh, look at you guys making friends in the chat. Axie's gotta stick together. Was not a lizard. Oh no!
Too slow. So sad.
Yeah.
Professional sports teams from New York State.
I don't know sports things. Why I look like the kind of person that knows anything about sport you guys never seen. Sports. Fun fact, I'm not into sports. I'll watch sports if somebody I know is. None of them. I'll rest in all the pieces. Roha wins again. Did you win all of them? Fun fact, I just learned how to pronounce Locutus correctly. Did you win every time? I think you won all of them. Oh no, Chuck won the other one. I think you won the first one too, right? Yeah, no more of this. I think I'm good with this one. You guys want to play a different one? We got back to the pack. We got TKO is pretty interesting. I don't know if you guys are into Quiplash. That's like a true trivia game. I've never played Guespionage, so I don't know how that one works. Or I could grab another pack. I have all the packs, so we can play a different game if you guys have another one you want to play. DKO is really fun. It's a drawing game. You guys have a preference? Everyone gives an answer, but not everyone knows the question. One of your friends has something to hide. Find the faker before it's too late. Guespionage. What percentage of people have buried something in the woods, ridden in the back of a cop car, have a crush on someone they work with, guess right and win? Oh, is this like a higher or lower kind of thing? That looks pretty cool. Let me make a straw poll real quick. Oh, there's not that many of you, but I'll make this straw poll anyway. Technically, since Kuroha is and Transient are subs, they get like priority picks. So if you guys really want to play one, you know, give me your input. And Locutus too. Locutus is also a the subs get priority pick usually. So if you guys have a preference, there's the straw poll. That should work. Oh jeez, happened. Oh, you gave me. Oh, you're so nice. You guys are so cool. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, if the subs, if you have a purple star next to your name, you get priority pick. But if you don't have a, if you don't care, then we'll put it to the poll. But if you have a purple star next to your name, your vote overrides everybody else. That's how it works on my channel, because I don't want people to, feel like they have to pay to win. It looks like... There's a category, which is a question, how many people have a Twitter account, that someone picks the percent. And everyone has to guess higher or lower. Yeah, it seems like it's like data mining almost. Seems like most people are voting for Guespionage, but I don't get to see who's voting, so... Let's do Guespionage. That seems pretty cool. I've never played it before, so let's do it. I think next time we should do TKO, though. I really like TKO, so we should play that one next time. But I want to try something different this time. From what I remember correctly, TKO is a good, like, one-round game. Like, you just do one, you chuckle at it, and then you get back to it later. Alright, let's check the settings real quick. We'll leave it there. On. Could be good. Alright.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail of General Office Building. Our office is
oh my god, the
again,
pictures are so great.
Typical office business. If you know your party's extension, enter it now and then explain to us how you got that intel.
Here, let me also
know for regular office reasons.
Leave
Nothing
it.
else. Please leave a message at the beep.
If you guys think the tip jar's gonna be in the way, let me know. Again, but
Breathe it in.
very proud of him. This is one of the best games in all of Jackbox with a big audience.
I hear you. Hey, Sheila, what are you doing with those classified folders you're leaving the building with?
It's not what you think. These are gag folders. See? It says classified.
Yeah, because you crossed out classified and wrote that yourself with a Sharpie.
I outrank you. I don't need to explain.
Okay. See you later, Snowden.
All the audience categories ahead. Oh, interesting. Alright, you guys ready to go? You got your characters all set? Alright, let's do the thing.
3, 2,
Hey, did we ever
1.
get those results about what?
I want to be the dolphin word.
All of the surveillance we do here at the government gets collected in this computer. And when I say all of it, I mean all of it. Even that total disaster when he tried to cut open a mango. Usually we upload it straight to government YouTube. But today we're going to use it to play... Guespionage.
Oh good, I'm glad I put the...
Oh, and hey, we've got a live feed on your audience now. If we gather enough data from your audience, the questions are all about them. Otherwise, we'll use the global database. Here we go!
Interesting. Alright, let's see.
First up, breathe it in. Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people currently have a variety of cheeses besides American in their homes? Think carefully. You want to be as close as possible to the actual percentage to get the most points. And if you're in the audience, don't forget to answer the question.
It might be. They might use the same voice actor for the whole thing.
You're almost out of time. We have an answer. 71%. Okay, everyone else. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. If you think the guess is off by 15% or more, you can get double points by picking much higher or much lower.
Oh, it makes a dolphin sound. Oh, I love it.
Hurry up. Most people said lower. And the correct answer is 87%. That is very high. I mean, how can you count your cheese if it's not wrapped in plastic? Who said higher? Well done. You get points.
Okay, I understand. I think I
Who's
got
next? I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people keep written lists of their passwords?
Well, the robots that'll eat.
%. Okay, higher or lower?
I hear you. Believe it.
I like that Chuck's avatar just goes.
Running out of time. Breathe it in. Everyone says higher except for one of you. Okay, right answer is 33%. It's so cute how these people think their passwords are actually secret. They'll never learn.
My dad is one of those people.
Let's see who got it right. Here's some points. Okay, who's up next?
Yeah, the eagle screech is awesome.
And now for a lighter question. What percentage of people think Lee Harvey Oswald did not act alone in the assassination of JFK? %. Okay, higher or lower?
Believe it.
Secrets. Foolish humans.
Foolish humans.
What do you think? Higher or lower?
Oh, we're pretty divided on this one.
Right down the middle. Okay, let's see the right answer. 57%. Oh, if only somebody would make a documentary on this subject.
Fancy, would it help if you reset the or refresh the stream maybe
You got it right.
to try to sync yourself
Ooh,
up a little
points
bit
for
more?
you. As for you, that's too bad. Double downs only count if the answer is off by 15% or more. Next up.
Morph.
Ooh, the president asked us to look this up yesterday.
Well,
What percentage of people have used a search engine to get information about someone before a first date?
I've never done that.
62%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Believe it.
Breathe it in.
Foolish humans.
Hurry up.
Wow, you all guessed lower, or a lot lower.
People are saying lower. Now let's get to the right answer.
Except for me. Very confused. Wow.
39%.
That was a lot less
A
than I
little
thought it was
advice,
going to
if
be.
they're not on LinkedIn, they're probably unemployed and possibly homeless. Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. And what have we here? Well done. Double points for saying much lower.
Oh, really? That's really derpy.
Who's next?
Ah!
Okay, computer, what do you have for this one? At a pedestrian crosswalk, what percentage of people always, without exception, wait for a walk signal before crossing? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Believe it.
Running out of time.
It's interesting because as somebody who lived in a city.
Higher. And Surveil says 38%. I can tell you none of those people live in New York City.
Yep. As I was gonna say, as somebody who's lived in a city, people jaywalk all the time and just
You got
walk
it
across
right.
the street. But
Here's some points.
same time, I feel like it's like just a city. I don't know.
Okay, who's up next?
Believe it.
Believe it.
Let's see if this one pushes any buttons.
Elevators. That's a weird topic.
What percentage of people will not say anything to strangers in elevators unless the strangers speak first?
What?
%69%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Thanks, Beck.
Foolish humans.
I hear you.
This might be me talking from my completely and utterly
Prove
anxious.
it in. People are saying
Yes,
higher.
but-
Okay, let's see the right answer. 78%. You were pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close.
Nice. Let's see who got it right.
Beck's so dirty. Baby chuckle.
Smart,
I'm good.
Yes. Here's your points.
Good job, Bex.
Next up, I'm going to search for...
Oh, I love the secret.
What percentage of people have spare keys hidden somewhere outside their homes?
Interesting.
%63%. All right, what do you think?
I hear you. Believe it.
Breathe it in.
Foolish humans.
The majority say lower. And Surveil says... 18%.
Ow!
You weren't within 30%, so no points for you. Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you.
Jesus. I definitely thought
Who's
that was
next?
gonna be higher.
This one is for the true artiste.
Great.
What percentage of men manscape their body hair?
What? I don't fucking know.
43%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Really?
Believe it. I hear you.
Game, do you think I spend any time around men?
Most of you are saying higher.
Actually,
And
the only man in my life
correct
right now is my
answer
dad.
60%. I mean, I once shaved a dolphin into my
Ask a
sister.
lesbian that question. Get out of here.
Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. It's
Oh,
time
yeah,
for
final
the
round.
Final round. By mining social media, we found the most popular answers to this question. What fruit do people find tastiest? All right, let's see the answers. You'll need to pick the 3 most popular answers to get points. Ready, go! If you're in the audience, pick the one you agree with most. You can totally determine the answer.
That was quite a thing now, wasn't it? Yes, it
Don't
was.
forget to use all 3 of your picks.
When they said family-friendly questions, I
Let's
was
see what answers you chose.
not expecting that. Lots of doot. So
And
much doot.
what are the most popular answers?
Grapes, apparently.
Every game has to have a winner,
hello,
and
sir.
our winner is...
Bye, sir.
See, leave it.
Breathe it in.
Hey, transient one. Sheds. That was pretty
Wow,
cool.
You really know all our data, which means now we can never let you leave the facility. But great job.
Yay! You got a job working at this facility. That was cool. Yeah, that was fun. It was short too, which was nice. You guys want to do another one? Makes you wonder what they've been doing in those operations. Yeah, top 3. Look at you guys. Let's do one round of TKO, and then that'll be it for the night. How's that? TKO is a good one to just do one round of. That's a good one for next time, though. I think we should play that one next time we do games. The espionage is cool. I think I'd like to do that one again sometime. See you later, Transient. Glad you could hang out for a little while. It was fun. Again. Audience on, audience suggestion. We'll just do one round of this just to see how we do. The one that goes This is adorable. It's this pack's drawing game. You actually basically design t-shirts by swapping, phrases and pictures, I believe. I haven't played it in a long time. It's a good, like, one-round game, though, because it's a bit on the longer side, so. This looks beautiful. Alright, you guys ready to go? You picked all your things, picked your victory quote, you're all set to go? Oh, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stack. Longest game in the franchise, yeah. Aw, thanks, Master of Bears and Hysteria, for the follows. Welcome to the stack, you guys. Maybe draw with 8 players? Yeah.
Welcome to TKO. I am the tournament master, just as my father was and his father before him. The one before that was a paralegal, though. Thank you
I didn't pick
all
the tank
for
because I thought you were
joining
gonna play
me
it. I
here on
wanted you to have it.
T-Shirt Island. Those of you who live will receive a free flight home. Your journey to victory begins here, at the training grounds. You will use your device to draw 3 drawings. You may draw whatever you wish, and if your wish is to know what to draw, hit the suggestion button. Begin your first drawing now. Those of you watching the tournament don't have to wait another 100 years to get in on the fun. Join the audience to submit suggestions and affect the game.
I think you all know what I'm going to draw. I'm telling drawings are just doing basic stuff. Yep. Chuck, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stack. Well, and I'm also, everybody's drawing with a mouse, I think, or with their fingers, so everybody's just looks amazing. That's actually kind of one of the things I like about the drawing games in the Jackbox party packs, is that because you're not drawing with traditional tools, like you're using your finger or your mouse, even people like me who I'm an artist, but my drawing looks like garbage. It makes everybody on equal playing field. I think that's a cool.
Time. I couldn't have done better myself. Well, actually, I could. This time, try to think more like me. Drawing 2, begin!
Kind of fun noodling around, honestly. I think if we have to do one more, I think I'm gonna draw.
Last drawing, let's get weird with it. Begin.
You don't know true pain. until you keep reaching for Control-Alt-Z to try to undo, and then you remember that that's not the key combination because you're doing it with a mouse. I kept finding myself flinching for the keyboard with my left hand trying to undo. You draw a wrong line, you draw a wrong line in real life, yep. I do it when I'm drawing traditionally, too, when I'm on paper.
Good. Pretty good. For your last exercise, you will write as many slogans or phrases as you can. These have nothing to do with your drawing, so just put those out of your mind. And don't let hubris consume you. Use a suggestion.
Probably get fired for what I just drew if my boss were on here. Oh no.
Well, I know that's not your best material. Write another.
Tengu. Huh. Trying to think of, like, references to things we've said in chat.
Time is about to expire. You may want to finish up. Yeah, you really dug deep that time.
I couldn't think of anything.
Training complete.
Or
now
101
take a
got
look
a
at
lot.
your device. Select one drawing and one slogan to create the perfect t-shirt combination. And I do mean perfect.
These drawings are amazing, you guys. Oh, I love them. The little cap is adorable, by the way. The Tengu. I wasn't sure if you were gonna play or not, and I didn't want to take the Tengu if you were gonna play, because I knew you'd want him. But now I ended up with the strange demon kid with the PETA feet. I don't like this character as much as I thought I was gonna like them. I should've just gone with a cute animal. I have no words. I love the art style of this game. This game's really fun. Alright, Bex?
Excellent.
It's not.
The moment has come. Let the tournament begin. Gauntlet 1. Versus... Fight. Using your devices to vote.
Oh, did they? Oh. Well, hopefully she's resting well. Sprinkle. Okay, my character. There's a full-size picture of it.
Versus?
I don't like the cheap pants. Angry. Sprinkle. I had to pick blue because I couldn't. There's no purple. I like that angry almost looks like a mouth. Keep getting achievements for stuff and I don't know. Oh my god, you guys! I'm so sorry whoever's shirt was angry. Oh, that was mine. Whoever's that was. You mean mine? Whoever's drawing that was. I apologize. I liked it a lot.
Versus?
Moist!
Fight each other.
I liked your drawing. The phrase moist kills me. Oh, that word hurts me. Well. That boy is always moist. Gotta go in. I did vote for my own drawing, though. With the angry ice cream cone, I love the angry ice cream cone.
Versus? Attack!
Ow. I should have known one of you guys was gonna draw a dick. Should have known. I don't know whether I should be mad or not. With the word combo, it's pretty good. I have to say, it's pretty good. It's not even yellow, can't be a banana, right? It's a very white banana.
A new challenger appears. Battle!
Warning. Crazy. I didn't know it was going to be used. Oh, I do kind of like Sky Whale. Sky Whale's pretty nice. Oh, I love them. I'm always amazed at the kind of stuff you guys come up with to draw, too. Still moist. The moist ice cream cone is sweeping.
A new challenger appears. Attack!
I love this. The question is, will Moist still win? Yeah, I feel like this one's gonna be close. Oh, this one was not that close. I definitely thought that was gonna be closer. Oh my god, your dog made the cutest sound.
A new challenger appears. I want you to fight.
I love that. Oh, I would wear that. Just- Probably not the best. Oh, I love it. But just like, no offense, but like, the best star you could do. Oh, sorry, Snick. Oh, that one killed me. Winner,
Winners.
gauntlet winner. Oh, your snake is
Oh,
wearing
I
a
need
t-shirt.
breather. Let's take a training break.
I love it.
Use your devices to enter one new drawing and as many new slogans as you wish. Make me proud. Go.
Drawing with as many slogans as possible. All I got
If
is
you didn't
axolotls.
qualify for the tournament, don't fret. Simply join the audience to submit your suggestions and vote on your favorite shirts.
Focusing so hard to draw with a mouse.
Only seconds remain.
Oh. Okay. Well.
Writing time.
Oh, okay, the writing came. Alright, that should be good. Can't think of too many other things, honestly.
Make haste before time runs out. As we approach the second gauntlet, the cruel winds of chance have switched around your drawings and slogans. Dream up something special.
My beautiful draw.
This ought to be good. Gauntlet 2.
I get
Versus... Attack!
Who goes to win? We all liked crying over nuggets, apparently. Ah, but the audience voted for I'm on fire.
Versus...
What is that thing? I love it.
Fight!
Triple listen, oh no. What did you do? I just realized the background got all like purple and
Oh, a new challenger appears.
who's next? Can't argue with Banana Man. It's a banana, and it says Banana Man. Pretty straightforward, I would say. A little walrus.
Versus...
A ghost, I guess. Someone sounds very unsure about whether or not that's a ghost. Your grunts are... I do enjoy. I just like the phrase on the ghost one. Yes. Banana Man still going.
Versus...
It's Steve!
Attack!
The worst drawing I could have possibly done of Steve, though. Everybody wanted the axolotl.
Versus...
What else we got? Oh!
Fight!
Gotchas? I don't know what that means. The coast, I guess. It's my burb. I don't know what the phrase under it is though. I don't know what that means.
A new
Wow, you
challenger
sure like your
appears.
dick jokes.
Fight for me, babies. Fight.
She said, with the piercing green eyes staring into your soul. Oh man, I'm gonna have to streak this time with Steve. Ooh. Well, it's Gore's shirt. Gore wins!
A winner.
Now what? Game's a little longer than I remember it being.
Brace yourselves for the final gauntlet, where the toughest shirts from the previous rounds go toe to toe. Prepare
Aye.
to vote.
Go. Shirt gets real.
Versus. Fuck.
Oh, you guys already know which one I'm voting for. You already know. I love moist, but... I love everything about the star shirt. I just... Vote for whatever you want. Do not let my opinion sway you, but I adore that shirt. It's like my favorite one. The beautiful, you know, this game has crappy tools star phrase. I love it. It kills me.
Versus.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Battle.
Oh, this is. Shirt really is getting real. I'm interested to see what you guys pick. I think this is gonna get really interesting. I like the never-ending lightning bolt in the background. It just keeps going. It's not like it strikes every now and then, it's just squiggling forever. Wow, the audience really wanted Come Here Cutie. Alright. Goodbye, probably not the best.
We have a champion. You have all fought well, but the one true winner has emerged.
And there you go. Now it is done. Slogans used on 5 shirts. Best writer. Drawings used on 4 shirts. Jeez, guys. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the cool thing though. Let me post a thing in the chat. You can actually buy those shirts. I think that's like a real. Yep, you totally can. You can totally just actually buy that shirt. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about buying probably not the best. That shirt is beautiful. You guys made some awesome shirts though. These combinations are great. The winning. These shirts are all amazing. If I'm honest. I wonder how many people actually buy them, though. It's so good. I'm looking through all the shirts now, like, you guys did so. I could have done without the dick jokes maybe, but that's alright. They're all these shirts are good. Alright, with that, I think I'm actually gonna head off to bed. It's midnight here, so I should probably, you know, not be conscious anymore. So thank you so much everybody for hanging out with me. You guys, I had so much fun. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for the donations and the follows, and welcome all the new people. Anybody who's new, if you're interested, we do have a Discord. I mostly post all my announcements for anything that's going on with the channel on the Discord, so if you're interested in joining, go ahead and pop in. We do have like a gate at the front entrance because we had trouble with trolls, so one of us will let you in if you guys have a Discrad. Yep. But we'll keep an eye out for you if you're interested in joining, and we'll let you in if you try to join. So, but yeah, and anybody who hasn't been, who's just been lurking, you know, follow if you feel like it, if you had fun. But I'm gonna head off to bed. Thank you so much, everybody, for jumping in, hanging out. You guys are the best. And I will see you guys, let's see, tomorrow is Sunday. I've kind of been streaming on and off on Sunday. I'll decide if we're streaming tomorrow. Again, that's a good time to be in the Discord, because I'll let you guys know if I decide I'm streaming tomorrow. So, definitely I'll see you guys on Monday for more Okami, though. But have a good rest of your weekend, and maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow for some art or something. And thank you again so much for hanging out with me. I had so much fun. This was great. Well then, have a good one. Bye, guys.